have a lot of wrong information for the Harrises. Who's going to clean it up? Well, to God be the glory, because I always talk to the seniors and elders. Okay, got folders and binders full of going to reunions, talking to them. So you have to talk to the elders to find out. Yeah. Okay. So a lot of what happens is that when we don't know, we have to go to Ruth. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Because Ruth knows that Barksdale side and that London side and all that. So we have to go there. That whole part. We have to go there because we don't know. So now we look at this. So I'm going to record Ruth before I leave. Yeah. And I got some questions.
Wait a minute, she did Auntie Weezer. Do that recording for Auntie Weezer to share with them later.
And so my whole thing is that we need to get it on tape. I got Aunt Jen. I got Aunt Duck. And Aunt Jen said, I don't know that.
Get Auntie Weezer.
They were always saying that Aunt Jen lived with my Sally. Okay? And my Sally didn't play. Okay? And they own land down in Georgia. And when my grandfather, her father passed away, they came to take the land. Oh, they said my Sally was a bold one. Oh, my Sally stood out there with a rifle.
Marcelli?
My Sally Mae.
Sally Mae
Curry.
We need to record you.
No, not like this. But anyway, long story.
Get off my lane.
No, she told him. She said, "No, y'all not coming to take nothing." And at the same time, the confirmation came 8 years later in Georgia through Bubba. Okay, what was his first name?
You need to record that.
A cousin Bubba that lived in Florida. We called him Bubba. Is it
Robert?
I can't think right now, Bobby? But Bubba.
Bobby
So Bubba, I got it written down, but I used to keep all in my head. It's just too much. Oh my God. And so what happened? Bubba told me the same story. 8 years later, he
stood out there with that rifle.
Then he said he confirmed. He said when they passed away, he said he was a young boy. He was when his dad passed 8 or 9 years old, and they were sleeping out in the barn, up on the barn. He said, was nothing to sleep out in the barn. It wasn't like hay they slept on, blankets and stuff, quilts and stuff like that. Yeah. But the boy slept outside up. And when his daddy got sick that night, they called them all down and told him to come into the room. And he went into the room. He said that was the saddest day of his life. He was 9 years old. Their memory was so profound. And what he said, because when they came, they would come to take the land. When a black man died and owned some land, they would try to come and take it. And so that part confirmed that what was true about Mama Sally. They said she went outside and told them the Ku Klux Klan rode, on their land down in Dublin, Georgia. They rode down there and dropped them crosses on there. She came outside. She said this land belonged to John Horton, and ain't nobody taking it because I'm standing right here for him. And she shot 3 times up in the sky. They said it rolled off, and the kids were scared in the room.
Ooh, that's emotional.
And that's what I'm saying. So those stories are powerful to me. So here I go 8 years later to Atlanta at a reunion. Not that he confirmed that my great grandmother shot up in the air. He just said that the fear was in him that they were going to come and try to take their land.
Oh my God.
So he said he went down, his dad passed away, and they went back up there. And he told me that in Atlanta.
Oh my God, that is so deep there. And you see where we is going. Thank you, babe. Where we is going here, there, and there. We should have our. Thank you. We should. That is so powerful. You know that is so powerful. They sit up there. He passed away 9 years old, and they came down from where?
The boys came down. Deep. They came and summoned them and told them to go to the house.
Yes.
Where his daddy was. Right. I got who his daddy was and all that, but he was a Barksdale or something.
And then, wait a minute, let me get this right. Wait a minute, let me get this right. And so they said it came down, his daddy was sitting when he passed away. So who came out there with the shotgun and shot it up there 3 times?
Wait,
so you got 2 stories mixed up. Right. So you got 2 stories mixed up. Let me say this. My grandmother, Sally Mae Curry, Horton. My grandfather, her father passed away. And she was the oldest girl. Okay? Uncle Cleve, her brothers, them were too afraid to do it because they would lynch a black man. And they would lynch a black woman.
Lynch mean kill?
Yes, lynch, hang from the tree.
Lynch, gotcha.
And so what happened, they already knew that when a black man died and owned any kind of land, that they were coming to take it.
Okay.
Because there was women on the land and children too young.
Yes.
Now, the guy that does the history on the roots history out here, he have spoke on this many times.
Yeah.
So what happened, I watch all the time.
Ooh, baby.
So what happened,
Ooh, that's deep.
Mama Sally went out there and said, y'all ain't taking this. And they rode around, they had their cross, they dropped them crosses down, what they were going to do. And she told them, she said, you can bring every cross you want, but this land belonged to my father, Joseph Horton, John Horton. And they say she shot up 3 times with that gun, with that rifle.
Okay.
And they said they rode off that land and ran and never came back to that land.
What about, you said the father passed away?
No, hold on. Her father
passed
passed away, and they was coming to take that land.
Oh, is
but
it
she
right
let them know
after?
y'all ain't